It's a new year and a new sporting you. Happy Saturday, everybody, and welcome to our first sportscast of 2021. And what a difference a year makes for JD Gravina's Western Illinois Leathernecks. 1-7 coming into today's Summit League opener with a 5-1 powerhouse North Dakota State. But the Leathernecks had turned over a brand new leaf, and it was a good one. After quick opening salvos from Elizabeth Lutz and Danny Nichols, the transition fun picks up. Check out the pass from Carla Flores to Nichols to put WIU up 4 early. And then Elizabeth Lutz, the pride of California, Missouri, attacking and banking one off the window. She had a dozen points on the day. More to come. Grace Gilmore working the three-point play the traditional way as Western jumps out to an early 13-7 lead and continues to gain traction. More great passing from Carla Flores, this time inside to Evan Zarz, your post, as she scores from there. And then it's Sam Pryor doing work from distance. Her triple extends the Leathernecks to a 20-11 lead. More to come in this one. Grace Gilmore looking to Evan Zarz. It's a 10-point lead right here with 2:30 left in the first quarter, and the Leathernecks are smelling blood in the water. More from Zarz. She had a game-high 16 points with a strong take on the interior. Sam Pryor then going back to work, attacking the basket, extending her team out to a 29-17 lead at the end of the first quarter. Danny Nichols attacking along the baseline. She had 13 points in the game. Then Grace Gilmore going to find Mallory McDermott for a triple in the corner, part of an 11-2 run to end the first half. And yes, it was big. Gilmore again attacking as well. She had 14 points. Western up 46-30 at the half, winning today in an upset 77-65. WIU is now 2-7 on the season, but 1-0 in the Summit League. The news, however, not quite as euphoric for Rob Jeter's men, who dig an early hole against conference powerhouse North Dakota State and never really recover after trailing 18-3 early. The Leathernecks do in the second half make a push to get that lead down to 10, but that would be as close as it gets. The men fall to 0-1 in conference play, but have a chance to run it back, as do the women coming up tomorrow at the same time at Western Hall. Highlights coming your way on the KHQA Sunday Sportscast. On the high school docket, doubleheader action between Keokuk and Clark County at the Wright Fieldhouse. We'll start with the ladies and start with Darian Harper establishing position for the Lady Indians. That would be augmented by this. Brooklyn Howe, quarter pocket three, and Clark County had the early 3-point lead here in the second quarter after a slow start by both teams. Keokuk, though, about to answer in kind. Abigail Thompson free above the arc, and she's going to convert it. Meanwhile, the defenses take over in the middle of the second quarter off the run-out opportunity. This is Brooklyn Howe, thanks to some defensive hustle from Ellie Hamner. 14-11 Clark County at this point. Now it's Keokuk's turn to transition. After the block by Abby Walter, she'll get out, run, and find Kaylee Hall, who draws the bucket, the Band-Aid, and the three-point play. 1-point lead for Clark at this point, but Clark County was having none of it. Kiera Brunk, her own one-woman break right there. It's a 5-point Indians lead. Then the drop pass right here to Brooklyn Howe, who had a team-high 17 points, continues the march. Alexis Ellison then looking to Ellie Hamner, who's going to extend the lead to 24-13, 11-point margin at that point in favor of Clark County. Keokuk trying to shut it down. Abby Walter on the three-point play does really good work at the other end, but Clark County no quit in the Lady Indians. Sam Beneke from the outside knocks down the triple. Then it's Ellie Hamner doing the three-point play the traditional way. Bucket and the Band-Aid right there. More from Darian Harper, who had herself a really nice game in the paint right there. And we'll leave you with a Kiera Brunk 3, as it would be Clark County pulling off the win 50-28. On the boys' side, it was also a lopsided affair, but this time in favor of the home team, as Abbott Hayner sets it off for the Keokuk Chiefs with the larceny and the layup. Later, it's Anthony Potrotz. That was just the tip of the iceberg, knocking down the wide-open three from NBA range, and the Chiefs were in business. Good to see MJ Davis back healthy. The explosion clearly still there, and the felony and the finger roll continues the onslaught. Later, it's Potrotz getting his way into the paint, weaving and bobbing and doing what he does best, finding ways to kiss it off the glass. Again, Different shot, same result for Mr. Potrotz as he was unstoppable inside. And this time he's going to get a little transition help. Corey Skinner with a steal, kicking it ahead. And you guessed it, Anthony Potrotz is there to finish one more time. It took Gage Winter's bucket right here to end a 17-0 run. Pretty nifty foray to the hoop to end the Keokuk onslaught. But Keokuk would keep its foot on the accelerator again. Abbott Hayner getting into the paint, making good things happen. Then check out the beautiful move, the deke, if you will, by Isaiah Say, going through two defenders and getting around a third to kiss that home. Lane Summers trying to stem the bleeding at the other end. Strong athletic take by that young man. Just too much from Boone Messer and company as Keokuk pulls off the victory and looks great in doing it to start 2021 off on a strong note. And we've got one more interesting note to pass along tonight. Not something that happens very often, but tomorrow, as the NFL goes to play, it will do so with a tri-state native on the active 53-man roster. That's right, the pride of Jacksonville, Illinois in this particular case. Blake Hance signed today off the Jets practice squad. He will be a backup offensive lineman tomorrow for the Cleveland Browns, again on their active 53-man roster. Our congratulations to the pride of the Crimsons and the former Northwestern star, Blake Hance, making his NFL debut perhaps as early as tomorrow. Pretty cool stuff. With your look at Saturday sports, I'm KHQA Sports Director Chris Dewar.